Good morning, Stitch Nation. Blaine Austin here at Stitch International, and welcome to our show today. Hey, we have got aero cabinets. We're going to be here today. And again, it's sticking with the theme of kind of how to transform your sewing room and things that you're going to need. We're going to be talking about all this month. And so we're super happy. We got Scott here today going to come in. But before we get Scott in here, I've got some things we've got to talk to. First off, I got to say a big shout out to some of the Stitch Nation watching out there today. Just a few of y'all. I don't have time to acknowledge everybody, but hey, we got Tammy Thacker. She's watching over in Kentucky. So good morning, Tammy. Hey, we have Kathy Naberfield in Wisconsin. Wisconsin's represented very well today, I saw. We have You Know Me. So You Know Me's on vacation up in the Poconos in Pennsylvania, and she's still watching the show. How about that? So, hey, You Know Me. We have Norma Kaufman, our good friend, out in California watching this morning. She had to get up early. I'm telling you, it's early out there. Jill Sweet, another Wisconsin native up there. So, hey, good morning, Jill. Hey, we have our friend Joe Allen over in Nebraska. So, hey, Joe, how are you this morning? We have Fran John up in New York watching. So, hey, Fran. Jenny Owens is watching this morning. Hey, we have Rosa, maybe it's Rosa. She's in Arkansas, my old stomping grounds. And we have Connie Rule in Florida, and Linda Holt out in California. She got up there early this morning. So, hey, Linda, good morning to everybody. I see a lot of familiar names. Thank y'all for joining in. And we got a great show lined up for you today. And this whole month, we've got some really good content. Got to tell y'all the dates. So we got a bunch of shows scheduled. So I'm gonna go ahead. Like I tell y'all, when y'all watch our shows, you got to have a notebook and a pen or pencil or something there to write down some of these dates. We're going to try our best to inform you. We got some dates. But before I talk about the dates, y'all say good morning to Rock and Roger this morning. So hey, Roger, how are you?
Hey, good morning, Blaine. Good morning, Stitch It Nation. How you doing today?
So Roger went on the big, exciting fishing trip and struck out.
Pretty much. We went down to Mexico this weekend to the Coronado Islands. My buddy invited us on his boat. He just got, and the weather changed on us. So we did a lot of rock fishing. We were able to bring some table fare home, but nothing, no targets, no yellowtail.
You didn't get the yellowfin tuna though, did you?
No, not this time. But what's funny is the next day, all the sports boats were claiming 40 caught, 30 caught.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's
so
the way
we missed it by day. That's how it is. So.
Well, I went fishing, deep sea fishing out the coast of San Diego when I was living there. And they kept talking about it, how great the fishing was. The day we went out, terrible. Same thing. It got rough. And then what was crazy, every time we would throw our bait out, the sea lions would steal our bait off our hooks. And they got smart.
Yeah, they'll take it right at the head and not take the hook. So they'll take the rest of the body, but not the head where the hook is.
I would think I was getting a bite, getting a fish, and then next thing I see a sea lion running away.
You bring up your line and you just have heads.
Well, hey, we've got some good shows lined up, Roderick. So on next week, next Wednesday, we got Kai Scissors coming in. And so everybody's going to learn a little bit more about scissors. On April the 22nd, we got Butler Robotics going to come in. We're going to talk about some robotics. April the 29th, we have Laura Star coming in, ironing systems. On May the 6th, we're not going to have a show. Now, we tried to figure out how we could get a guest host, but all the guest hosts I know of are going to be at the same place I'm going to be, which is in Chicago at the H&H show. So on May the 6th. We won't have a show on May 6th. But May 13th, we're going to make it up. Because May 13th, guess what it is, Roger?
It's the big show.
Roger and I have done this every year for the last 6 years or 7 years. It's called Blaine's Birthday Bash.
Yes, it is. I was gonna have them guess to see whether or not they could see
if they knew.
But it's
how many of y'all remember some of the birthday bashes we used to do? Anyway, my birthday's May the 11th, so we always do it the closest date to it. So it's May 13th. We'll have the show. And so as y'all know, on the birthday bash, we always have a lot of guests. We have a lot of prizes we're giving away. It's going to be a fun time. Now, guest, I want y'all to listen to who's who of the guests that are coming in. Angela Wolf, Jane Klaus, Joanne Banco, Reen Wilcoxon, Dawn Chase. Who else, Roger? Help me.
I have to look at the list, but I don't have it right in front of me. So
there's somebody else. Let me see. And there may even be some more surprise guests. There's a bunch of people going to come in on the show.
I mean, it's always a great lineup on your birthday bash.
Yeah.
We always have a great time.
And then May the 20th, we have Grace Sewing going to be here. May the 27th, we're going to have Iron Away. And then we've already got some shows scheduled in June, but we'll get into that a little later. But speaking of great guests, we got a little surprise guest for you today before we get the show started. Now, Roger, I don't know how to even introduce this person. I really don't.
We could just say,
y'all guess who y'all think's coming in. I'm just going to tell y'all they're world famous.
Yes.
That's a hint. Been on TV. Been on radio. What else could I do? They're a sewer.
I think
a
Jill
crafter.
got it.
Huh?
Jill was the first one who got it.
Jill got it. So y'all, this next guest, she's got a new show that's coming out. We're going to tell y'all about. But Jill got it. Jane Klaus, 3-time Emmy Award-winning broadcaster, TV show host. I mean, you name it, this girl has done it. Y'all give a huge Stitch Nation welcome to Jane Klaus.
Woo! Hello, Stitch Nation. Hey, Blaine. Hi, Roger. Oh my gosh, it's so good to be here.
So, Jane, I was going to call you and say, hey, Jane, would you want to guest host my show on May the 6th? But you're going to be in Chicago with me.
I'm going to be at H&H with you for you know what? By the way, H&H is industry only, Blaine, but just so everybody knows, FNF is the week before Fiber and Fabric or Fabric and Fiber. So that's open to the public. So as we'll all be at H&H, I'm loving this Fabric and Fiber, by the way.
Well, you know, I know that you're so creative and all the things you do, and somebody picked up on that, and you're getting ready to do something pretty exciting we got to tell everybody about.
Yeah, so Blaine, I'm super excited about this. There's a new platform. It's called So Share. And this is literally a platform that it's a website, it's an app. It was made for sewists by sewists. So there you go. You're right on SoShare right now. So it was made for sewists by sewists. It's essentially a one-stop shop for all skill levels. If you want to talk about sewing, if you want inspiration, if you want to find community, if you want to find education, patterns, fabulous, truly amazing fabric, and then really answer any and all your questions. This is a really great hub. This is a good community. It's a great place to be. It's really new, Blaine. It just kind of launched in the last few months this year. And so I love it. I love what they're doing there. It's women owned. They put their heart and soul into SoShare. And I just think it's a great place to be. So if you live and breathe and eat and sleep sewing, as I know all of us do, SoShare is really a fun place to check out and to join and to be a part of. So because of that, Blaine, they said, we like this idea of upcycling because we're talking all kinds of sewing and all kinds of, they could say seamster or stitchery. They know that I do the upcycling, and especially around Earth Day, I love to talk about sustainable fashion. So they said, hey, Jane, let's do a workshop together. And I said, absolutely, we will. So it is going to be next Wednesday after your show, Blaine, because I know you're on early. I would say, they said, you want to go at 10? I go, no, I need a buffer before and after. So we're next Wednesday, April 15th at 1:00. I'm going to jump on a workshop with my friends at SoShare, and we are going to just take you on this upcycling journey. I am going to talk you through some of my coolest and greatest and latest upcycles and kind of do a little bit of a show and tell. I'm going to give you some tips and techniques on ripping it apart and remaking it. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And I just feel like this is the time that everybody, especially on Earth Day, we can put a little bigger shining spotlight on the idea of upcycling, but anybody can do it. All skill levels can do it. You can take these old garments or once loved thrifted garments, and you can include them in your quilts. You can include them in your home decor. You can make something new garments out of them. And so that's what I love to share. And it's sometimes tough to make a full garment in an hour, as we know, but this will be show you what you can do, show you the possibilities, give you tips, tricks, techniques, and then I'll do a little bit of hands-on so you can ask questions. And it's just, so there's two things that you need to do, Blaine. Okay. You got to sign up for SoShare. So I think we can scroll, and Roger just had their URL right on the website, but we can scroll that, sign up. It's free to join. Just be there. We can all hang out together. There's forums. You can chat. You can ask questions, get inspiration. But then the other thing is that QR code that you see on the screen. That's where you're going to sign up for the workshop. So spaces are limited. So make sure you get in and sign up and hang out with me. And we'll just have a lot of fun. So it's going to be an hour of just creative mind blowing, as you know that I love to do, Blaine.
Oh, that's so funny.
So yeah,
I love your enthusiasm. Love your enthusiasm.
Thank you, Blaine. You know what else I will tell you? So I've come out with an apron pattern since you've last known me. So not really since you've last known me, but our friend Belle Bruner asked me to make this pattern in her fabric, her Montgomery fabric that she launched in the fall. And I said, yeah, I would love to. I love it. And so because of that, I made this pattern that is now being distributed at quilt shops nationwide. I mean, it's just really, really, really a great experience. But what I'm going to do also is show you how to take that pattern and make it with upcycled clothing. So I've done a little bit and I'm ripping apart. Blaine, thank you for sending me the box of your old T-shirts when you moved, and button-up shirts, because they're all ripped apart. And I'm gonna make them out. I'm gonna make this apron out of your old shirts.
All right, sounds like a plan. Well, hey everybody, make sure y'all click on that QR code, and then also if they just want to go to the website, Roger, can you put the URL up there again so everybody can write that down? Do you have that, Roger, on the screen?
I'm getting that up right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's easy too. SoShare, SEWSHARE, SoShare.com is their website.
Perfect.
We have that up and we can scroll that across. But that's a place you can just check it out. It's all the platforms, but this is for us. This is for us. We love to sew. We love to use the needle and make cool things, and that's what this is.
Yeah, this is actually really cool platform because it's for sewers, and they can share ideas, share designs, they can share pictures, they can do all kinds of different things to communicate. There it is. Roger's got up there right now, so y'all make sure you mark that down. Now the timing is perfect, Jane, because next Wednesday our show's at 10 a.m. Everybody knows Angela Wolf's live show's at noon, and then you're going to be live at 1.
I love it. How
Perfect
great
timing.
is it? This is appointment watching. So you're going to put in your calendar. What did they back in the day when we used to all just sit and watch our show because we couldn't record it? It was like appointment setting TV watching. Well, this is appointment setting programming. So you got your 10, you got your noon, and you got your 1 all ready for next Wednesday, April 15th.
Fantastic.
I would love to see everybody
Jane,
there.
Thank you for stopping by and saying hi to the Stitch Nation and sharing that, because I know everybody's going to tune in because that's going to be awesome.
I'm so excited. Blaine, you're so awesome. Thanks for having me on and letting everybody know. But because I just love this community, and you know that I'm going to come back. Well, I'll be on your birthday show, but I want to come back another time and we'll do some more fun things.
Sounds like a plan.
Thanks, Blaine. Thanks, Roger.
Thanks, Jane.
Have a great day.
Y'all say bye to Jane.
Mwah.
All right, everybody, y'all heard it firsthand right there. This was the first spot that Jane has announced this show. So, man, we're privileged to get that information. So, all right, are y'all ready to learn about some sewing cabinets and all the good stuff at Aero Cabinets? Well, hey, our good buddy Scott Ehardt is here from Aero, and he is going to do some demonstrations on some of the cabinets. So y'all give a big Stitch Nation welcome to Scott. Hey, buddy.
Hey, that is such a tough follow up. How do you follow up to Jane? Like this,
You
her
can't ever
energy's
follow Jane.
unmatched. Like
You
it's
can't follow
impossible.
Jane. It's
No.
just impossible, Scott.
I'll give it a go.
I've been
But yeah.
telling her for years, I want to bottle her energy and sell it.
Oh my
and
gosh.
then maybe drink some of that energy myself, because she is has so much energy, so much passion, and it's contagious. It gets me fired up every time
Yeah.
I'm around her on these shows.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Absolutely. Well, yes.
Well,
Good
how you
morning,
been, man?
Stitch Nation. I'm good, man. How are you? It's been a minute since we've done one of these.
Well, thank you. This is your first time on our show here at Stitch It. And I know you and I have worked together in the past many, many times, but this is your first time here, and we're all super excited to make it finally happen. I know schedules, we've been trying for a while to get it all worked out, but we are here now. And man, I tell you what, I've missed me some Aero cabinet demonstrations.
Yeah. And we got the full lineup today. So we got our core 3, and then we got our Sydney Light that we'll talk about for those big machines. So we're bringing the big guns today.
Yeah, and great thing about it today, we've got some sales going on,
Yes,
some
sir.
great specials on a lot of different products, and we're going to go through. But Scott, I'm going to let you take it away, and then once you get ready for a set change, you bring it back to me, and I'll go over to that and give you time to move some cabinets around. But let's take it away.
Yes, sir. Let's do it. I'm ready. All right. Well, good morning, everyone. I saw a lot of Wisconsin out there in the comments in the chat, and that's super exciting. Quick fact before we dive into all the cabinets. So Aero Sewing, we are a small company. We're local to Wisconsin here. We're in the Lake Geneva, Elkhorn area. So for any of you Wisconsinites, we do have a showroom that you are able to stop down and visit and touch and feel and play with cabinets. For those of you that are new to sewing furniture or looking to kind of reinvigorate your sewing room, let me introduce sewing furniture. A couple things about sewing furniture, the whys and what we're going to talk about today. You did hear, I think Blaine had mentioned ergonomics, and Wolf Geist used to live in Lake Geneva. Man, next time you're home, come stop by. So ergonomics, home footprint, storage and organization, and then work surface. So those are kind of the 4 key points that we're going to touch on as we go through these different cabinets today. And we're starting with our Wallaby cabinet. So this is your everyday cabinet for the everyday sewer. Also your cabinet if your sewing space is that shared space, right? Where you don't necessarily want people to know that it's a sewing cabinet. She closes up, she locks. It's on heavy duty locking casters, so you can move this around with ease. I didn't lock the front door. I'll show you that in a second. But again, and we're on a carpet here, so you guys can see that. So it does move very easy on carpet. And so again, this is your cabinet if you're not in a dedicated space for sewing. And also this is our, small footprint when she's closed, but then it's going to expand, which is where our work surface comes in. So let me open this up. And the great thing too is the amount of time, when you think about getting ready to sew, my biggest competitor is really that kitchen table. Your sewing machine, it's in the linen closet. There's 4 towels on top of it. You have to clear the table off, get your machine out, get everything set up. Then there's usually a rolly cart that's got your notions and your project. With a cabinet, you've got everything in one centralized place, and you're not spending 15 minutes to get everything set up. It's going to be under a minute, and we'll be able to start sewing. So with the Wallaby, we're going to open the left side. This flips open. So think of it kind of like a transformer. It's going to just expand and open here and go, oh my gosh, where did all this space come from? On the right side door here, you can see we've got lots of thread spools. Does not come with the thread. You do have to supply your own thread. Got a big storage pocket. And speaking of pockets, this is our mascot. So those that are new to Aero Sewing, all of our cabinets that come with a lift does come with pockets. She's our mascot. And then the top panel here, this is going to flip open. And now your machine rests on a 3-position hydraulic lift. We do offer this electric as well. And to bring it up, it's as simple as that. Again, it's a hydraulic assist lift, and the weight and height of your machine are doing all the work for you. And that's it. And we should have threw a timer up, Ethan. Ethan's my magic in the background. And now you're up and ready to sew in under a minute, and closing it down is just that exact same process in reverse. So that is your home footprint part of this, right? We were really small when it was closed up. When it's closed, we're only 3.5 feet by 1.5 feet. And now when we're open, we're 6 feet in length. And wait, there's more. It does have on the back, oh, and that's perfect shot, Ethan, full-size quilt leaf on the back. This does have a support leg back here as well. So you can absolutely put a second machine back here if you wanted, your main machine here and then possibly a serger here. If you had a friend coming over to sew, they can set their machine up on the back. And now you've got this huge work surface. You're 6 feet by 5 feet. It's just a ton of space when this back quilt leaf is up. The heart of every sewing cabinet is going to be this lift. And again, we touched on it very briefly, but let's dive into it. 3-position hydraulic assist lift. So position 1, this is going to be your free arm position or your embroidery module position. Position 2 is going to be our flatbed sewing. This stop point, it is adjustable. So it will accommodate any different height size machine here. There's a 4-inch adjustment to bring that stop point up or down to make sure the deck of your machine is level with the cabinet. And then if we can see, yeah, we can see. These are acrylic inserts. We partner with Sew Steady, and these are custom cut for the cabinet, for the machine. And what that does is now you have one flush work surface. So think when you're building your blocks, right? As those blocks grow, as you're starting to do, your free motion, your top stitching, having one flush work surface. So you're not fighting your project coming over the cabinet, over the machine. You've got, again, this one work surface here, and that's where those ergonomics start coming into play. And then as your project grows, and you can see that quilt leaf come up in the back. So now this flush flat work surface has now transformed into this entire piece. And where this works so wonderfully with all the cabinets that we're going to show you today is that, especially with this one, if this is in that multi-purpose room or that guest bedroom, you keep this against the wall. And then when you're going to sew, you're going to bring it out because it's on those heavy duty locking casters. You flip this quilt leaf up and have this positioned against the wall. So then as you're pushing your project back, you're not going to have that pivot from the needle where it falls off the back. Everything's going to flow seamlessly, fun play on words there, seamlessly to the back of the quilt leaf. And then the wall back here is going to catch your project. So that way your stitches are going to stay tight. Everything's going to stay straight exactly the way you want it. Another fun feature too, since we have the quilt leaf up, rounded corners back here, it is an amazing size. I agree with that. Rounded corners back here. So then your project doesn't catch, it doesn't snag. And it makes the whole process of quilting, especially with the larger quilts, just a much smoother process. And last but not least, for Wallaby, not last but not least, we have one more special to talk about. But ergonomics. So the Aero sewing chair, this is the original sewing chair, #1 selling sewing chair in America, and it is built to work in conjunction with the cabinets. And what we're looking to do is to engage our core, to relax our shoulders, to have wrists at 90, straight wrists. So then when we're sewing, right, we're not getting that fatigue back here in the shoulders and that upper back area. And the chair, again, it's designed to work in conjunction with the cabinets. The cabinets are all a standard height. The chair works with it. And again, it just gives you that seamless flow. Another fun fact about the Wallaby that I love is the support panel on the left-hand side, especially again with those quilts as your blocks come together and your project grows and grows. Having that support on the left, having the quilt leaf on the back just makes all the difference in the world. Underneath here, there is a cubby. So totes full of fabric, scraps. this is like my sewing room at home. Also, you know, this space that's there, let me scoot out of the way. Perfect for a second machine as well. You know, your iron, anything like that. The drawer on the bottom, this is a soft, scoot out of the way, kind of see that drawer mechanism, soft closing drawer mechanism. Close that up. And then, but wait, there's more. And Blaine will go over this in a little bit more detail. But the perfect accompaniment, is that a word? Making up words, Ethan, is going to be our Kiwi storage caddy. And again, Blaine will give you the fun news on this. So I'll just talk about the cabinet. This little guy, and it fits in a closet, by the way. I'll throw that in there. That's where ours lives at home, in the closet when we're not using it. It will come with a cutting mat, a pressing pad, and then there are 2 sets of removable thread storage. And what I actually do with these, because again, we have a Kiwi at home, go to Home Depot, you get L brackets, you make a floating shelf, and you just put a scrap piece of fabric over your threads so that way it doesn't get dusty, because I want the drawers, right? We all need. Linda, Kiwi is a workhorse. I agree with you, Linda. And Jennifer wishes she had a Kiwi. I know a guy. His name might be Blaine. So 2 sets of removable thread storage. And again, all of the drawers, these are all soft closing drawers. And then this bottom one, do we have a, oh, you can see from there. So this is super deep, right? So think iron, small serger, scraps, and more scraps. And it makes again, the perfect companion piece for the cabinets that you're going to see today. And also, one last thing before I kick it back to Blaine, all of the cabinets that you're going to see today, they are all a lifetime warranty. And again, we are local here in the Lake Geneva area in Wisconsin. We do all of our offices here, our assemblies here. So if there's ever anything that's needed under that warranty, you're reaching out to us directly, and we send everything right to you. So on that note of lifetime warranty, Blaine, I'm going to kick it back to you while I get our Aussie cabinet up.
All right, sounds good. We're going to tell everybody how they can get one of these. Roger's going to put that overlay up, and there it is right there. Now, this is what's awesome, everybody. Look at the price right now, $17.99, and you're getting that complete package. You're getting that free Kiwi storage cabinet, and that's a $599 value. Now, Roger, you may have to help me here. I bought my wife, Michelle, one of these. I don't remember which cabinet it was, Roger. Do you remember? I can't remember.
I can't remember either. I know it was an Aero cabinet.
It looks like that one, but I got the free Kiwi with it when I did it. And then I also got her the chair. But I can't remember the daggum cabinet name of the one. It looks like that one, though. It may be this one.
It could be the larger version, too. I remember you saying that.
I don't think it's real big, though. I think it's kind of, I think it might be the Wallaby. I'm not sure, but all I know is these things come, you have to do some assembly. They're not hard to put together at all. Just take your time and put it together. But Michelle absolutely loves the cabinet. And what's cool about this thing, it keeps the dust off your machine. You can hide it down there. It's got a top, but you can close this thing completely up, and it just looks like a piece of furniture sitting over in your room. Looks really nice. And then when you want to use it, just open it up. But she has the Brother 3600D, the NQ 3600D. That's the machine she's got that fits in there. Got the, the So Steady clear acrylic insert. But again, these things, man, I tell you, I just love these cabinets and the chairs. I'm sitting in one of the chairs right now. We're going to talk about the chairs at the end of the show, but I'm sitting in one of the chairs, and you talk about comfortable. It is so comfortable. But again, $17.99. You're going to get the Kiwi cabinet with that. And again, get on that phone and give us a call if y'all are interested. transform your sewing room today very easily just with the cabinet. I'm telling you what, it just completely changes it, way your sewing room looks when you got a really nice cabinet. 888-571-2171.
We should mention too, Blaine, that Kiwi cabinet's like a $600 value.
Yeah,
So
it is.
it's a great
It is.
cabinet.
It's and you're getting that completely free. Now, this one has the hydraulic lift for that price in the Wallaby, but you can upgrade it and get an electric lift. So just let y'all know if y'all want to do that. Make sure when y'all call in, you want to tell them you want to upgrade to the electric lift, and they can give you the pricing off for that too. But again, great cabinet from Arrow today. So let's take it right back to Scott, and we're going to do the very next one.
All right, we're back. And also on that Wallaby, and just like the one we're going to talk about now, the Aussie, available in 2 different colors. The Wallaby that we saw, where did it go? It's up there. You can't see it. That is our teak, our wood grain color, which is the same as the Kiwi here. And then this is our ash white. So that Wallaby is available in 2 different colors, and the Kiwi will match, of course, your cabinet. And then the next one we're going to go to is our Aussie cabinet. So from the start, it looks similar to the Wallaby, right? When it's closed up. Again, great cabinet for that multi-purpose room, but this one's going to get really big. Really big. And that's what we're going to start with. We're going to open this up so you can see this. And process works the same way as it did with the Wallaby. This though, again, it is going to double. Let me tell you the closed before I open it up. So right now when it's closed, 4 feet by 2 feet. And then we're going to double this, which is just incredible the way that this works. So again, like the Wallaby, you've got the panels that flip up. The doors act as your support. And on this right side here, again, big cones of fabric this time. So you've got 3 storage cubbies. And just like the Wallaby, this top's going to flip up here. And now we went from 4 feet to 8 feet. I mean, it's bigger than I am. That's a true demo when when you lay on your product. I'm not little, by the way. And just like that Wallaby as well, you have the full quilt leaf on the back here. And again, there's a full gate leg that's supporting this quilt leaf under here. So you can absolutely put weight on this. Another machine having that, is this one big enough for the Stellaire? Great question. This one specifically, not for the Stellaire. We're going to talk about those really big machines in 2 more cabinets. So I've got you covered for that. The Wallaby that we saw previously, the Aussie, the one that we're looking at now, these will do about 95% of the machines on the market. So the only thing that's not going to fit in the opening sizes here are, again, those really big ones. You know, a Stellaire, a Lumi, you know, a Radiance, M7, M8, those really, really big ones. But otherwise, everything else is going to fit in here. Like we saw with the Wallaby, hydraulic assist lift. And again, the weight and height of your machine is really doing all the work to operate this lift. And like Blaine said, the Wallaby was available as electric. This Aussie is available in electric as well. And the main focal point of this Aussie cabinet is work surface. Again, we go, when it's closed, from 4 feet by 2 feet to when it's open, 8.5 by 4 feet. It is, I mean, if you're doing king size quilts on the regular, 1, God bless you. 2, you've got all the space that you need in the world. Now, I said this is kind of like a transformer. There's more to this cabinet. There's more than meets the eye. The Aussie has an entirely additional piece of furniture, and this does come with it. So you've got a pull-out here, and just like with the Wallaby that had that left side support, you have that left side support here with the storage caddy, soft closing drawers, and can we see from a side view? Kind of. So there's a big cubby down here And you can put, that second machine. We've got our serger down here with the big cones of thread on the back. Kathy, I agree. It is super awesome. And that just fits right in. And then the other great thing is this position is actually adjustable. If you wanted to slide this over to give yourself more room, there are a little latch that slides in. And then if you can see, kind of see this corner here, the cabinet body is on these big heavy duty polyurethane locking casters. I mean, you can hear that sound. It clicks in. So now we've got this huge work surface here. And then there's going to be a theme. You're going to notice a theme. Pairing a Kiwi with this cabinet then gives you this, almost like a command center. Hey, that's my microphone. Now you know it's as live as it comes, right? So now you bring your Kiwi around. And again, you're going to go from cutting, pressing, sewing, and you've just got this huge, I mean, look at this. It's expansive. It doesn't get bigger than this. And then, like Cindy says, yeah, it gets super compact. So you're going to go from all of this to just that little 4 foot by 2 feet. Same lifetime warranty. It does come unassembled. We've got an entire YouTube channel dedicated to assembly. So if there's ever any questions, hop on there, or you're reaching out directly to us. You'll get Chris. She is right outside our studio here. She is amazing.
Hey, Scott.
With that, I'll kick it back. Yes.
Hey, Scott, we had a great question. How much weight can those the leaves hold on the side of the cabinets?
Which are we talking, this side, or are we talking in the back?
The back.
The back. Well, now I lost both my packs here, guys. Again, I'm 230 pounds, and I mean, we haven't test rated it that way, but when you swing this out, because again, it's a full length leaf. Okay, I'm on it. Can you see? So that's your weight test. 230 pounds. Good question. Any other questions? Anything else you want me to lay on? I'm going to go with no on laying on anything else. Setup, does the cabinet handle large sewing machines like Avenir? Great question. Hold on to that one. We got 2 more cabinets, and then I've got your large machines covered. So, Blaine, I'm going to kick this one back to you. I'll get my pack set back up and get the next cabinet ready to roll.
All right, Scott, that was a first. Laying on the leaf.
I have to admit, that was pretty impressive.
It was a good question.
Come up with some other crazy questions. We'll have, maybe somebody will say, "Hey, can you do a handstand on top of the cabinet?"
As long as my wife isn't watching, I'll give it a shot.
All right, Scott, we'll let you get set up for the next one. Let's do the next one. Let's get the overlay up there, Roger. Oh, that was funny. All right, so this is the Aussie sewing cabinet, and you're going to get that free Kiwi in this. And again, this comes in white or the teak that you see on the screen. And I want y'all to look. That is just awesome how it breaks down to a very compact size, and then it expands to the size it does. So that's what's great about this. Now think about this. If you are limited in your sewing room with size, what makes this so easy is for storage. Yeah, you can completely close it up, put it over in the corner. But if you got room in the middle of your sewing room, you can just roll this out and in the middle of the room, open it up. And it's necessarily wouldn't even have to be in a sewing room. You could have this in your living room over in the corner, just closed up. It looks like a piece of furniture. And then if you opened it up to use it, it is awesome. $21.99 is the price on this. And you're getting that free Kiwi cabinet as well. And again, the electric lift is available if you want it. It's coming with the hydraulic lift that you see, the one that he's been demonstrating. But if you want the electric, all you have to do is ask. $21.99. We do have some financing available. If you need that, you can ask about it. Again, give us a call at 888-571-2171 to get yours ordered. You're just going to tell them what, if you want electric or if you want the hydraulic, you're going to tell them, what machine, because we got to have that for that insert. We have to get it custom made from SoSteady to fit your machine. And then you tell them the color, and it's that simple. So $21.99. And I think we're ready to go right back to Scott.
Yep, we're here. There it is. Perfect. All right. Now for our core 3 cabinets. So you saw the first 2. This is our top selling cabinet, the Kangaroo and Joey. And what the Kangaroo and Joey does is it kind of combines the talking points that we've been looking at and talking about in terms of a small footprint when it's closed. It expands really nice, and then storage. This is your king for storage, especially when we pair it with the Kiwi. So the Kangaroo and Joey is 2 pieces of furniture. The main cabinet body, which is this top piece here, this is the Kangaroo. It has a side extension. I'm not laying on this one. There was a question in the chat about the support leg for the back leaf. It's a full length, the full length of the cabinet on a caster. Whereas these are just these wings here. And this is for your cup of coffee, your iPad. I'm a Wonder Clip guy, so I got my bowl for Wonder Clips. I'm actually going to scoot this forward just a tad. And then on the back, like we saw with the other cabinets, again, full-length quilt leaf. And because this quilt leaf is so long, this, again, running the full length of the cabinet, there's actually 2 of these gate legs back here. So again, very sturdy, okay? And where this gets really fun is the storage, okay? So let me grab my sewing chair. All right. The main cabinet body, the Kangaroo, does have full view, soft closing drawer. And then there is the Joey, which is a separate piece of furniture. And it's on heavy duty locking casters. So you can position this wherever whatever is going to make the most sense. Bring this drawer open, kind of have this here. You've got soft closing drawers in the Joey. And then this is the magic right here. This is a drawer cover extension. So think that panel on the Wallaby that flipped open. Also that caddy that pulled out with the Aussie to have that support on the left side. With this drawer cover, now you've got that same support. And this thing just exploded. Like, look how big this grew. With the quilt leaf on the back, the quilt leaf on the right, the drawer cover extension here. Again, you're supporting your project on the left. As your projects move back, they don't fall off the back of the cabinet, pivoting on the needle. It's going to flow back onto the quilt leaf. And then one of the little details, right? That's always my favorite things about any product is what are those little details? And with the Kangaroo and Joey, when you have the extensions, every single corner on the entire cabinet, all the way around, rounded corners. And that's how you know that us here at Aero Sewing, it's not just, we're not just designing something. No, we are all crafters, quilters, garment makers. So this is, it's kind of like, working in a toy shop for us. So it's those real world things that we experience that go into the making of the products themselves. For those of you using a knee lift, there is a front cover plate here. This does come off, so that way you have an open front here, so you can access the knee lift. Bernina machines, if you need to get in here for a bobbin, if you don't have the top loading bobbin, that gives you access underneath here. This specific cabinet, this one is, like you saw with the other ones, a hydraulic lift. It is available electric as well. And again, the magic to any sewing cabinet is going to be the acrylic insert. Again, these are custom made for your cabinet, for your machine. Ooh, this one tougher to tougher to see because it's clear. Okay. But again, the way that this lift works, all the way down in storage, if you put your machine away, we have 3 machines and they all have a home and none of them are put away. And that's it to bring it up. Again, the weight of the machine's doing all the work. Lifetime warranty, and Kangaroo and Joey is available in 3 different colors: white, teak that you saw before, and now this is our gray cabinet. There was a comment in there about they love the gray, and I agree with that as well. That on the Kangaroo Joey. Blaine, I'm going to turn it back to you. We're getting close on time, and we got the Sydney Light still to go. So I'll turn this back to you, and then we'll talk about Sydney Light.
All right, sounds good. All right, we're going to tell you a little bit how you can get this one. So Roger, if you can put that overlay up there for us on this. Again, Kangaroo and Joey, you're going to get that free Kiwi storage on this. And like Scott said, this comes in the gray that you see on the screen, also the white, also the teak. Those 3 colors. Again, great pricing on this. $21.99, getting that free Kiwi storage cabinet, a value of $5.99. This thing is awesome as well. And I'm agreeing with y'all on the color. I really do like the gray color. I just think that it just looks very rich and modern. I think that's maybe the term I'm looking for, kind of modern.
Gray's my favorite color too, Blaine.
Is it yours, Roger? Don't you like? Doesn't it kind of look modern or something?
Yeah, in person, this gray is absolutely stunning. It's a great finish.
Yeah, I love the color of that. And that was the thing. I think Michelle's one I bought her is the teak. And at that time they didn't have a gray color in it. I wish they would have. We would have probably got the gray because I really like that gray color. But again, we can always buy her another one, can't we? We can have 2 of them, But again, if y'all are interested in one of these, get on that phone right now, 888-571-2171. Give them a call and just tell them which one you're interested in. And we do have some financing available if that would help you out. Again, $21.99 for the Kangaroo and Joey. And I just love, Roger, how you can pull the Joey out from the Kangaroo cabinet. And then you got that Kiwi as well. So you got so much storage with this. And then again, you're going to get that So Steady insert for your machine that you want to put in this. So just a great combination. I actually love this one. And but anyway, let's go back to Scott and let's see our next one that we have.
All right. And Blaine, it's funny. I've been saying Sydney Light. It's actually our Melbourne and Adelaide, which is a modular form of our Sydney Light that you can join the pieces together. And yeah, it even fooled me, the Aero guy. So our Melbourne and Adelaide is a derivative of our Sydney cabinet, if you've been following Aero furniture for a while. And what we found at quilt shows is that not everyone wanted or needed the chest of drawers that came with our Sydney cabinet. So I literally brought in my circular saw and we just were like, we can cut that off. And it was, hey, we could actually do this. We could make this. So then we have just the main cabinet body. So this piece of furniture that you're looking at right here is our Melbourne and our Adelaide. And the main cabinet body here, okay? So from here to here, this is the Melbourne. It has what we call an A14 opening. And all that means is that this will accommodate every single machine on the market. So, we've got the Big Epic in this one, but, those Lumis, the Avenires, the Radiants, all of those large machines are all going to fit in this cabinet opening. Like you saw with the other cabinets, 2 different lifts available, the hydraulic or the electric. This one here is the electric lift. It does have presets down on the side here, and then it also comes with handy dandy remote control. Now, the question I get, here's the presets when I'm at a show is, When I say electric, do you have to, do the electric slide? You don't have to, but I highly encourage it because, it, just makes sewing even funner. But for the electric lift, comes with a remote, comes with different presets. So like we saw with that hydraulic lift, having a preset for the machine being all the way up, having a preset to have it in that flatbed sewing, and then having a third position to put the machine away. And then that fourth position, that could be for a second machine. Again, the great thing about this cabinet is every machine on the market is going to fit in the opening, and the inserts, because they're custom cut for the cabinet, for the machine, you can absolutely have multiple inserts to use with the cabinet. Oh, we got to scoop this one down just a tad. There we go. So again, with these inserts, because they are custom done for the cabinet, for the machine, you can have as many as you like or you need. What we saw with the Kangaroo and Joey, same thing. You've got this large quilt leaf to the right-hand side, supported by the wings here. And then on the back, again, full-length quilt leaf on the back here. And that's the Melbourne cabinet for the leaves. We'll talk about the Adelaide in just a second. And then on the left-hand side here, there is storage for the embroidery modules. And also, you're not going to be able to see what you might be able to see. There are hooks underneath here. You can kind of see. So you can store your embroidery module, and then there are hooks. So that way you can store your embroidery hoops. Now, if you're not using an embroidery module, say you're on an M6, M7, M8, and you're not doing embroidery, this also comes with adjustable shelves. So that way you can stack shelves here too. Otherwise, this is a great place for inserts, for rulers, for pattern books, just all of those different things that need a spot. Having this cubby here is just absolutely perfect. So if you're in a smaller footprint setting, but you have a large machine that needs a home, the Melbourne cabinet is absolutely perfect, for that setting. And then we pair it. But wait, there's more. We pair it with our Adelaide cabinet. And this is a chest of drawers. And again, there should be a pattern here. All the drawers are soft closing drawers. They do have the ability to lock. This one has a very large, camera's this way, very large removable thread rack. And then this bottom drawer, really deep. So again, serger, iron, tons of scraps. It also comes with this little, I feel kind of like Vanna White. Comes with a floating shelf here that can work in any of the three drawers. And then on the back, to complement the Melbourne, it does have the matching quilt leaf. So now you've got full-length quilt leaf, and again, rounded corners on the sides. And you won't be able to see this, but the two cabinets, they do come with bolts. If you wanted to bolt both pieces together, that's going to be more for if you're in first position and you've got your embroidery module on there, you want to secure everything, lock those casters down. That way, there's no vibration inside your hoop. So your stitches, everything stays tight inside the hoop. All that vibration goes right into the floor. And so this is our everything cabinet. Every machine on the market is going to fit. Lifetime warranty. The Melbourne is available in just the ash white. And again, it goes from really small to really big when all the quilt leaves are up. And this one has really kind of taken over, for Aero since we've brought this out. Being able to have that modular ability with the cabinets, to have this Adelaide chest of drawers connected to the cabinet, or having this off to the side to use it when you need it. The pieces can be purchased separately or together. So it really gives a whole nother level of functionality to your sewing. So that way you're getting exactly what you want and need. And then having the options for electric or hydraulic. Again, it gives you that perfect setup, so you can really customize your sewing room for exactly what you're looking for. And again, as your sewing room grows, as your hobby grows, you're going to have multiple machines. Having an opening that will accommodate every machine, it's just magic. It's magic. We just got back from Disney, so that's my favorite word, is it's magical. And with that, Blaine, I'm going to turn it back to you, and you can talk about Melbourne and Adelaide.
All right, sure will. All right, so I don't think we have an overlay for this one, but this one is the Melbourne Adelaide. And oh, there it is. Roger's pulling up. Now, what is so great about this one, again, is it's fitting those big machines. Everybody's talking about, they want to be able to fit their Big Brother, the big Baby Lock, their Viking and Bernina, all those different big Janome, the MC17, those type of machines. There's not many cabinets out there with the opening that'll fit that. This one will. And again, it'll fit any machine, as Scott was saying, because all you have to do is get that custom insert and it'll make it fit. Again, you get the Adelaide cabinet with it. Just love the way all this goes together. $26.99 is the price on this. And again, if you want to get one of these, give us a call, 888-571-2171, and let them know you're wanting the Melbourne and Adelaide combination. And again, this will fit those big machines if you've been needing one of those for your sewing room, because I'm telling you, for a long time, we had customers constantly asking, hey, will your machines fit these big new machines? Your cabinets fit these new big machines? And they just wouldn't. And so I'm glad to see this one come out. It's only available in the ash white right now. But again, a great, great cabinet for those big machines if you need it. And so get on that phone, give us a call, and get yours. So I think we're going to talk about some chairs next, Roger. So let's go back to Scott.
I am here, and I've got, I grabbed our top 5 for chairs. You guys were talking about H&H a little bit earlier, and we have actually packed up a large portion of my demo chairs, but I saved the top 5 from getting packed in our crates. And we'll talk about some of the fun patterns in a second, but what I want to talk about is, the why of a sewing chair. We hinted on it with the Wallaby, and someone needs 2 chairs. Again, I know a guy. He can help you out with that. And what the chairs do, again, is they alleviate that kind of that natural thing that happens when we're sewing of hunching over the needle. Our shoulders come up, we kind of get like T-Rex arms when we're doing that. And the way that the chairs do that is right here. This is the magic, is this bolster. It is huge. So if you're all torso and no leg, if you're all leg and no torso, this is still going to find the right spot in that lower lumbar of your back. And when you activate that lower lumbar, what again naturally happens is we engage our core and our shoulders drop. And it's just magic, because then what happens is our elbows naturally find 90 degrees, our wrists are straight. And then when we're sewing, again, we can now sew in comfort to sew longer because we're using our core. So it's all these kind of second and third order effects from the chair. They're not just cute chairs. I get that at every show. They're cute, but how could they be comfortable? You just have to sit in one. And then speaking of sitting, the base. There's a really fun part about the base, and there's science behind the base. So when we built these chairs, what we noticed is that most of the chairs out there had that convex, it had a curved base. And if you have any kind of hip issue, if you have sciatic issue, having a curved base puts pressure on your hips, and we don't want that. So our chairs are a flat bottom base, shorter in the front, so that way you're not getting that kind of that numbness here. Again, we've taken all of that away. Your feet are flat on the floor, your knees are at 90, your hips are seated correctly, core is engaged, shoulders relaxed. That's the science that makes the chairs so wonderful. And then they get fun. So we take science and now we make it fun with our different prints. This is our bright buttons. Which way do I go, Ethan? This way. Bright buttons. This is our sewing notions. Our top selling chair. This is Alexander Henry print. Our So Wow, So Now. And then we do have a royal collection of solids. And these are a cotton print here. And these are a tweed, these solids. So these are identical chairs, but they do have a little bit firmer feel. So if you need that little bit extra support, this is your magic right here. So this is our Lady Gray. And my favorite of the solids is Princess Hazel. And it is our most underrated solid because you can't see it unless you're in person, but in between all of the stitching, there are these beautiful blues and reds and purples. So if you've got that room that is that multi-purpose room and you want the really fun chair, but you're like, oh, I gotta tone it down a little bit. This is where the magic is, because you've got the kind of neutral color that then just pops. And the last part about the chairs, the funnest part, they are height adjustable, 18 to 22 inches. Is the storage underneath. So I want you to think of your sewing chairs of the past, the piano bench storage. All of the chairs, they do have the seat that lifts up, so it makes that perfect hiding place. Blaine, I will apologize. I'm slacking on the Mountain Dew and Reese's. I am guilty of eating them last time. So our next live stream, I will have these equipped with the Mountain Dew and the Reese's. Chairs are fantastic, though. They ship in one box. It takes about 5 minutes to put together. The assembly is super easy. You're just popping the wheels into the 5-star base. And you can see how light this is. I mean, just holding it. The mechanism here attaches to the bottom with 4 bolts. And then you're just attaching the backrest. This comes pre-assembled. It attaches to the base with 2 screws. And that is the Aero sewing chair. 11 different prints and patterns that are available. Yes, Linda, great storage for manuals too. I'll be honest, we have 2 of them at home, and these are our hide snacks from the kids place. But yes, you could do manuals too. Virginia, yes, we do still have the dog chair. Yes, we have a dog chair and a cat chair as well. And Blaine, I'll turn it back to you, and we can talk about chairs.
Hey, Scott, before I get you out of here, is there any questions for Scott about any of the cabinets, any of the chairs before we let him go? Has anybody got any questions? Put them in the chat right now. And for that, Scott, I'm sitting in one of your chairs that y'all sent me right now. And
which one?
I've got the buttons.
Okay, there we go.
And I'm going to tell y'all, and I'm 6'3", 240. And, there's not many chairs that fit me right. This thing fits perfectly, and it doesn't matter your height. I've got, really bad injuries in my back. I've had 2 lower back surgeries. And so I was telling Roger, man, some of these chairs kill me to sit in for a couple hours. And I tell you what, this chair, I'm going to be your biggest testament. This thing is awesome. It gives me so much back support. And you're right. You can just relax in it and just sit. And then for long periods of time, because it doesn't, the seat part is not so big, my legs never go asleep. That's what I love about this thing.
And I mean, just to, for comparison for everyone out there. So Blaine's 6'3", I'm 5'8" on a good day. And And again, it still finds that right spot. Again, all torso, no leg, all leg, no torso, 5'8", 6'3". It just finds the right spot. It's a reason why it's the #1 selling sewing chair in America.
And one of the things too that we probably don't even talk about enough, Scott, because of the way the base is made with the casters, you can lean over to pick up something and you don't have to worry about it tipping and falling over. And I'm going to tell you, I've had that happen to me before with an office chair. You know, I was kind of reached over to reach in my file cabinet to get something, and that thing just went like that with me and put me on the floor. And I've done this, you know, Michelle's chair at home. I've done it quite a few times, been sitting in it, you know, just, you know, picking up stuff off the floor or whatever I was doing. And I have never, ever felt it tippy or anything. It's always felt really stable. And that's, to me, is the biggest selling point, the comfort and the stability you have with it.
Absolutely. Yeah. The 5-star base does exactly that. It gives you that, you know, that low center of gravity. It's not a Jeep Wrangler. It's not gonna tip on you. We have a Jeep Wrangler at home. Don't ever put ducks in your Jeep Wrangler. That triggers my wife. She's an OG Jeep Wrangler fan. She says ducks have no place. I think the ducks are fun.
Hey, speaking of ducks, I never even knew that existed until my wife Michelle just pointed it out one day. She's like, "Look at all that ducks on the dash." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" She said, "Look," and we were at a gas station or somewhere, and I looked, and this person had them lined all the way across. And I go, "Well, that's kind of weird." She goes, "That is a thing with Jeeps." And I went, "I never knew that." What is? Do you know what it's about? Is anybody in there? Put it in the chat. What's that about?
Yeah, I would love to know the backstory on it. I know it started with Jeep Wranglers, and now it's kind of, you know, morphed into the whole Jeep line. But my wife gets angry when she sees them, so I occasionally will get one off of Amazon and just, you know, just put it on the dash and see how long it takes her to notice.
All right, so Lady Fair says, "I'd like to see the Melbourne without the cabinet. Also, does the embroidery arm on the Avenir fit in the cubby?" Great question.
Great question. Yes, the Avenir embroidery arm does fit in the cubby. Yes. To see it without, well, I have to take it out. But I do have pictures on arrowsewing.com. Don't buy from my website. Buy from Blaine. You're going to get a better deal, better pricing. But for pictures of it solo, or for research, my son-in-law has a Jeep.
Yeah, Kathy's saying she doesn't have ducks in her Jeep.
Oh,
who knows about that? Ducks
Yeah.
are an accomplishment. Friends give them, but not sure how it started. I don't understand the accomplishment of getting the Jeep or driving through a ditch or.
I don't know. I was at the airport once and I came out and I had a duck on the windshield. And I'm like, did someone mark my car? Like, is something going to happen right now? And I had to Google it and find out that, no, Scott, you're okay. You can get in the car and drive home now.
So, that's awesome.
I drive a Toyota, so I don't get ducks, but I do see them all the time on Jeeps.
Do you?
It's a thing.
I never even noticed it, Roger, until Michelle pointed it out. I see them all the time.
I think it's more of a community thing. Like they give each other. So
one of those great mysteries.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen those things where people put little gifts in a hotel or like not a hotel room, but like if you go to a Airbnb or something, or you go to a resort, they'll hide a little something, or even like on a cruise, they'll hide something in the room. You find it, and it has the address and a website you go to, and it's a travel. You take it and supposed to, like, leave it somewhere else, and they can track this little, whatever it is, all these different places. And we had that happen to us, and Michelle got it, and I don't know if she ever did it or not, but you're supposed to do it, like, leave it somewhere else, and you can go track it, and you go to the website and put, I've got it here, and then so it's kind of cool how it goes around.
See, it's
I'm not
journey
real sure what
around
that's
the
all
world.
about either.
Flat Stanley.
Yeah.
All right.
See, I like plane chairs. Yes. So, Scott, we're going to let you get out of here. I know that I sure do appreciate you coming on. We're going to tell them how they can get the chairs, but thank you so much. And it was great having you on, and good to see you again.
Yes, sir. It was our pleasure, and thanks for bearing with me. And we'll be back soon.
Yeah, and I'll see you in May in Chicago.
Yes, sir. I'll be there.
All right, buddy. See you
then.
Right.
Bye, everyone.
Okay, let's show y'all the chairs now. Now, these chairs are $359 each, And I saw a lot of people in the comments talking about, they would like to have one. All right. So we don't have a sale on the chairs right now, or Arrow doesn't, but we do. And I can't, it's kind of one of those hint, hint, wink, wink things. I can't tell you the price, but I can just tell you, if you want a chair, you better get on that phone and call today, because you will save some money. But there's all the different ones. We have them on the screen. And I'm telling y'all, I've got the buttons, which the pattern ones are a little softer than the solid colors. The solid covers give you a little bit more support, but I can tell you, I'm getting plenty support from the fabric, the buttons one. And especially on my lower back, that lumbar support is incredible. I love the stability of it. I love the maneuverability of it. I mean, you can spin around, you can roll it around, you can just, scoot across the room to get, that's what I like about it. And Michelle's had to run me out of her chair plenty of times, because I like to sit when I'm downstairs. So really do love these chairs. And, they've been out for a number of years, and this is the best selling sewing chair in America by far. And Roger and I both can attest, we have sold, hundreds and hundreds of these chairs before. And, I've always just really, really liked these things. And again, Scott was talking about, they used to come in 2 boxes. Now they come in 1 box. They're very easy to put together. You can have it together in 5 minutes. I mean, it's so easy. And Phil back saying, what did you say, Roger? I missed the comment. Cindy saying, how long will the sale last? Okay, everybody always asks that. The date on, Roger, do you have the dates on the cabinet sale in it?
Yes.
April the 29th?
All of the Arrow cabinet, the free Kiwi offer is until April 30th.
30th, okay. So all you see on our show today, like all the products, we're going to keep them on sale till the 30th. Even the chairs, you can get that special till the 30th. So if that answers your question. But anyway, great colors, all the solid colors you see, really good. If y'all want to see a little bit more about the chairs, just go to siiistore.com. In the search bar at the top, just type in Arrow. It'll take you to the Arrow page, and you can find the chairs and the cabinets in there. Now, we do have a couple more cabinets I want to show y'all that are on sale that we didn't do the demo on. So Roger, if you could put those up. Now, very, very good pricing on these today. Now, this one is the Arrow. It's Krista sewing cabinet. And again, April 30th, it's on sale right now, $999. Great cabinet. Now, Roger, this is only available in white. So
yes,
this one's only available in white, but you see fantastic price on this one. And then put the next one up there that we have. This is the Harriet. And again, $7.99 on this. And it is available in the teak and the white. And another just fantastic, offering from Arrow Cabinets. But again, all these are on our website. If you want to go siiistore.com and see those, and you can see all the different ones. And then this is the Bandicoot, and this is available in all 3 colors. This is the gray, teak, and white. And Roger, I think this might be the one that I bought Michelle.
I was just thinking that.
I think that's the one I got her.
Yes.
I think that's right, because I remember when I bought it, it wasn't available in the gray, and right after I bought it, the gray came out. But I can tell y'all, when y'all fold this up, it is extremely small, doesn't take up hardly any room, and then it folds out with the leaves, and then it came with that free Kiwi cabinet at that time when I got it for her. But right now, we got a great special just on the Bandicoot, $8.99 for this. And again, all these specials are going to be till the April 30th. So if y'all have any, if you want a cabinet, you want a chair, now would be the time to get one. Just get on that phone, give us a call, 888-571-2171. Now, all the cabinets, you can go right to the website and get them, because Roger has the pricing on the website, and you can just check out right there. But if you need to get a chair, you have to call in to get the special.
Hey, Blaine.
Is that correct, Roger?
Yes. So You could add, it'll automatically add the free kiwi to those cabinets. All you have to do is add it to the cart. However, for the inserts, you're going to have to call in, tell Lacey your order number, and let her know which insert you're going to need for that.
Yeah, the size of your machine, which machine you
Mhm.
got. So, and again, the best thing to do, somebody a lot of times say, well, what size do I need? What I've always tried to do to tell people is if you could lay, if imagine you put a box on each side of your sewing machine, if you had it sitting there and you just put a box on each side of it. So if you can imagine your sewing machine is right here and you just set a box here and a box here and push them up, give it a little bit of room, but then just measure across the boxes. That tells you the width of your opening. And that's really, really important to be able to get the right insert. So, and usually they're going to tell you, which machine that measurement will tell you what machine. But when you tell them, hey, I've got, an NQ 3600D brother, they're going to make the insert to fit that machine. So it's custom made. And that takes about, doesn't it take a couple of weeks, Roger, to get the custom inserts done?
Yes. Usually takes about a couple weeks to get that.
You'll get your machine. You'll get your cabinet before you get the insert.
And then Lady Fair,
while.
the kiwi only comes with the 3 cabinets we showed today.
Yeah. The first 3 that we showed, that's the only one. You want to recap those again, Roger? Let's go through all the cabinets again, just to remind everybody. All right, so this is the Wallaby. Again, this is one of the ones that the kiwi comes in. That's available in white antique. $17.99 is that price with that free $600 kiwi cabinet. The next one was the Kangaroo and Joey, and this is available in the gray, white, or the teak. $21.99 for this one, gray, white, or teak. And then the next one is the Aussie, and you get the free kiwi with it. $21.99 on this one, and this one only comes in white or the teak color. And then all 3 of those are available in the electric lift if you want to get electric lift instead of the hydraulic. So that's the recap of those. And so really good, offering from Arrow right now on the pricing too, and what you're getting. So really in loving that part of it. Has anybody got any questions about any of that right now? If you will, put those in the chat.
Jennifer's asking if we would sell the kiwi by itself as a special price. Maybe.
Give us a call.
Give us a call. Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Arrow doesn't have the kiwi on sale right now, but hint, hint, wink, wink, call the 800 number.
Yes.
888-571-2171.
Blaine, we should put that on a jacket. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Hint, wink, wink.
That would be awesome.
I kind of used that a lot through the years, haven't I? So, I got to tell everybody what I've been doing. So, everybody know that, I moved to Missouri in September of last year. We bought a brand new house and it had a basement. First time I've ever had a basement. And we had 2 unfinished rooms in the basement down there. And so one of them is Michelle's sewing room / workout room. And so the only thing left in there, we got a cement wall that we're going to put she wants brick. We're going to put some brick, something, pavers or something on it. But the other room is my airplane room, and it has 3 cement walls. One wall is finished, like the separation wall was finished, but the other 3 are all cement. So as of right now, it's all framed up with 2x4s. I've already wired it for electricity and getting ready to sheetrock it. And so I'll have to share some pictures with y'all. So I've been busy every night when I get home. I get in there and work, and they're trying to get that going. So I'm going to build my dream shop for my airplanes in there. So it's going to be kind of cool. I'm looking forward to it. And you remember we were talking about lighting, Roger?
Yes.
We had, we had the lights we were talking about all over the daylight. I've got to get me one. This thing is going to be lit up like crazy. It's probably going to be too bright.
Knowing you,
I'm putting the hexagon lights. Y'all have already seen the hexagon lights on the ceiling. Cool.
Yep.
And then I'm putting these tube lights, LED, all the way around the perimeter of the room between, and they're going to be like 2 inches down from the ceiling. So it'll give this floating ceiling look. It's going to kind of be crazy.
You have to show
And
us.
then I've got all my daylight lights that I'm going to have right on my workbench. So you might need sunglasses.
If you don't know Blaine, one of the first things Blaine did, or he used to own a company that did concert lighting. So
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that. That's going to look really good.
Yeah, I haven't really done too much to my house yet with lighting on the outside, landscape lighting, because it's been so cold here, for the winter, and so now it's getting warmed up outside and getting. I'm gonna start get my shop done. I'm gonna start working on the outside. So who knows what I'll do with lighting? It's my house will be lit up.
That's a good thing. Why doesn't everybody? Let's send in a picture of your studio. Let's see your lighting setups, and we could show.
I would like to see everybody's sewing studio.
Yes,
their sewing rooms.
Show us your lighting. That would be cool.
Yeah, y'all send some photos. Send your photos into info@stitchitintl.com, and we'll show them on the show. I'd love to see everybody's sewing room and how you got it set up, and what cabinets you're using, what lighting you have. That'd be kind of cool.
Virginia, just ordered a chair. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thanks, Virginia. Which one did you get? That's what we want to know. Which chair? Solid, or I'm gonna everybody guess. I bet she got a solid, and I'm gonna say blue.
I want to say buttons.
You got Roger's guess is buttons. Mine's gonna be blue solid.
I should have guessed that one. Virginia,
what is it?
Doggy.
Doggy.
I'm a dog guy myself too.
Yeah, we were both way off. Well, good job, Virginia. That's awesome.
Thanks, Virginia.
So, yeah, we've got great pricing on today. So there's no reason not to get a chair. If y'all are needing a chair, today would be the day to get it, because we're giving you some significant savings if you call in and get one.
Hint, hint,
so,
wink, wink.
All right, Roger. I think it's time to give some stuff away. What do you think?
I agree.
I don't think we have any other business we need to talk about. Again, if y'all haven't liked our Facebook page, go like it. Even if you're watching on YouTube, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, go subscribe. All those crazy algorithms and things they do nowadays really helps us out and helps support the show, because that's how we're able to give things away. And speaking of giveaways, Roger, on the Birthday Bash show, we've got quite a bit of stuff that we're going to give away. Rumor has it, Roger, that we're going to give away a sewing machine, let me rephrase that, sewing and embroidery machine combo.
Nice.
A printer.
Okay.
A battery backup system and surge protecting for your machine.
That's always important.
Yes. And it'll actually, if electricity goes out, you can still sew and finish your stopping point. We'll give one of those away. Got some more swag that we're giving away. So there's going to be quite a bit of stuff that we're giving away on the show. So y'all don't want to miss it for sure.
No. Yeah.
May 13th.
We've also got a really nice giveaway. I don't think we should mention that yet, though.
You don't think we should?
We could. Do you want to tell them?
No.
Okay. We'll leave them guessing. We'll give them a hint on the next show.
There we go. We'll give them a hint. All right. All right. So let's do some giveaways today then, Roger. I think the first thing let's give away, let's do one of our tote bags. And we're going to let you pick which logo you want it. You can do the Crazy Sewing Lady, or you can do the Sewing Coffee and Chocolate logo. So one of those two designs. And again, got a shout out to Dawn Chase from Creative Applique, gave us those designs to use, and we sure do appreciate her doing that. But anyway, we're going to let you pick which one you want. You can pick the blue or red, which are the small tote bags, or you can get the big tote bag in black, and just let us know what logo. So, Roger, I think you ought to spin the wheel.
Spinning the wheel. Good luck, everybody. And our winner is
Sonny King. Sonny is watching. I guess that's how you pronounce that, would it? Sonny?
Sonny. I
Sonny?
think so. Yeah.
Okay. Sonny King watching today from Facebook. So congratulations, Sonny. And to claim your prize, you need to send us an email to info@stitchitintl.com and just let us know name, address, shipping address, that is, what color or which tote bag you want, and what logo you want on it, what design, and we'll get that all done up for you. All right, next up, Roger, let's give one of our magenta, or whatever you want to call it, warm-up jackets. You see it right there. Oh, it is magenta. And you can get either logo on it. You can get the Sewing Coffee and Chocolate, or you can get the Crazy Sewing Lady on that. Again, all of our swag, it's in women's sizes. We do have men's sizes in some things. But so if you win something and it is kind of for female and you're a male, just let us know and we'll swap it out for something else for you. But anyway, this is the magenta warm-up jacket. Pick your logo. They come in women's sizes. I think this comes in small through XXX on this. So Roger, spin that wheel.
And good luck, everybody. Our winner is Lori Scott. Congratulations, Lori.
Lori Scott is our winner watching today from YouTube. So Lori, you know the drill. Just send us an email to info@stitchitintl.com. Let us know which logo you want, what size, and then also give us your full shipping address, all that good information, and a phone number, and we'll get that all done up for you. All right, Roger, what should we give away next?
I think we should give away
a vest?
Or vest. We could do a vest. We haven't done that in a while.
Let's do both. Let's do a vest and a jean jacket.
Okay. What color vest?
All right. Let's do the vest first.
We've got white, gray, royal blue.
I tell you what, just we're going to let you pick your color of vest you want.
Okay.
So we got white. We have the gray. We have the royal blue, navy blue,
and I think this one's black.
And black. And we're going to let you pick your logo. So we're going to let you pick your color of vest, your logo, Crazy Sewing Lady, or the Sewing Chocolate or Sewing Coffee and Chocolate one logo. We're going to let you pick that. So Roger, spin that wheel.
And good luck.
Awesome. I get one.
Let's,
won? Is that you or me?
We'll respin that. We'll respin that again. Good luck, everybody.
All right, spin it again.
We appreciate you all being here with us today.
We sure do.
Ann Jenkins, congratulations, Ann.
Congratulations, Ann. She's watching today from YouTube. So Ann, here's what we need you to do. Send us an email to info@stitchitintl.com. And here's the big one. You need to let us know what color of vest you want of all the ones we showed you. We need to know what size you want. And then also we need to know what logo you want on it, which of the two logos you want. Just send all that info along with your shipping address, your phone number to the info@stitchitintl.com, and we'll get you taken care of. All right, next up, we are going to give away a jean jacket. There it is. And again, we're going to let you pick your logo. You can do the Sewing Coffee or Chocolate or the Crazy Sewing Lady on the back. And we have these. Now, these are limited in sizes, Roger. We only have women's sizes, medium, large, and extra large, but we do have men's sizes in these as well. So if you need bigger than an extra large women's, we do have extra large men's that would probably be a bigger size. But again, I think we've talked about this. They button backwards for y'all. they do their opposite. But anyway, we're very limited in sizes on these, but I do have some quantities in them. So that's a good thing. So anyway, if something happens where we don't have a size that'll fit you, just let us know, or I'll let you know. We'll work something out with that.
Hey,
anyway,
Blaine.
Roger, let's spin the wheel.
Okay. Spinning. And good luck, everybody. Cindy King. Congratulations, Cindy.
Well, congratulations, Cindy. So Cindy is watching today from YouTube. And so Cindy, you know the drill. Just send us all that information we need, and what size and all that good stuff, your shipping and all that fun stuff, and we will get you one sent out to you. So everybody's racking up. I saw a lot of familiar names here today, Roger.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, we will be here next Wednesday. Y'all make sure y'all tune in 10 a.m. same time. And again, I really want y'all to share this with your friends. We need to build the Stitch Nation community. We need your help. Let all your friends know that you've, even on other shows that y'all watch, if you have friends you made acquaintances, get their contact information and then just tell them, hey, come and hang out with us at the Stitch Nation. And we'd love for y'all to be here and bring your friends with you and people that you know. And again, if you haven't already, go, like our Facebook page, go subscribe to our YouTube channel. It helps us even making comments after the show. You can go down and make comments in the chat, or not the chat, but underneath the video. There's places you can make comments there. So all that helps. We sure do appreciate it. And Roger, you got anything to add?
Oops.
Roger, you fall asleep, Roger. There you go.
I was fiddling with the buttons and I couldn't figure out how to get myself back in there. So, no, other than signing up for our emails, we're starting to send out a lot more specials and recapping a lot of the stuff that we do on the show. So if you missed out, you could always see the specials on the emails as well.
Yeah, and how did they get to sign up for the email, Roger?
So if you go to the bottom of our page, you could sign up and it'll say enter your email. And you can sign up there through our website.
About on our website on the homepage.
Yep.
Okay. So go to siistore.com or stitchinternational.com, and at the very bottom, you'll see it down there where it's sign up. And if you haven't got them yet, just be patient, because Roger's using a new email program, and we're only be able to load so many emails at a time. Mm-hmm. And so we will get there if you haven't been getting them, but you will. Actually,
it should start happening now, Blaine. We should be, if you sign up now or make a purchase, you'll automatically be entered.
Okay, perfect.
And you should start receiving our emails.
All right, good deal. I knew it'd been a delay before, so make sure that. And then I also want to let y'all know, if anybody did order or win or order one of the Isocord thread kits that you got the free design on, I think there was a little miscommunication. We thought that Isocord were going to send that direct to the customers, and I guess they thought we were, I don't know what they thought. They didn't send them in to us, and they didn't send them out to y'all. So we're trying to figure that part out right now. So if you did win one or you ordered one, we'll get you taken care of. They brought it to my attention this morning, and I've already reached out to them, and we'll see what happens, but we'll get you taken care of one way or the other. Fun show, thumbs up. Thanks, Linda Brooks. Appreciate that. Again, y'all, I love when y'all share pictures. If y'all want to share pictures of your sewing room, please, share them, send it. Or of anything that you're doing. If you got just some kind of cool project you're doing, or if you own a Jeep with a bunch of ducks across the windshield, send us a picture. We'll look at it, won't we, Roger?
I'll take a look at it. Love
it. I see them. I've been noticing them. That's what's so crazy. I never even noticed them before until Michelle pointed it out to me. And now every time I see a Jeep, I'm looking for it. And I can't tell you how many I've seen that have ducks across their dash in the windshield.
I see it a lot on social media too. Someone would post up and say, "Hey, I just got ducked."
I just got ducked. We got to come up with our own thing then about sewing. I just got sewed. How's that?
That's a good one.
So
Or a
here's
little-
what you
little
do.
needle.
Yeah, how would we know who's a sewer though? You could go put a little, thread spool up on there.
There you go.
An empty thread spool, not a full one. You don't want to give your thread away. That'd be kind of cool. I got thread. Or I got sewed. All right. Well, anyway, enough craziness today. I like it. Creative application. That's Dawn Chase. I got stitched. Oh no, what'd you say? Oh, I got stuck. I got stitched.
There you go.
Hey,
There you
that'd
go.
be good. Stitch Nation. I got stitched. All right, whatever.
That's not stitched.
Oh, that's funny. All right, everybody. Thank y'all so much for joining in today. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. We are going to be here again next Wednesday, same time. I got another great show lined up for you. Hope that y'all have a fantastic rest of your day out there. Have a great weekend. And Roger and I'll see y'all next Wednesday.
Thank y'all.
See y'all later.